Hey guys, it's Brandon here, the real one, as you see in the title. Trying to rebrand my channel just to give it a little flair, so to speak. But anyways, this video is mainly about me changing out my fog lights in my 2015 Toyota Corolla. Don't mind the use of the adjustable wrench, as I'm aware that it's not the right tool for this job. But going in, it was a rush thing. My light had been out for a while now, and it was just bugging me that I had that one fog light out. I mean, granted, I use it for no reason. I just have them on just to have them on. But, it was really burning me that I couldn't turn on my fog lights knowing that I had that one light out. There's just something about it. But anyways, I went into this thing without the proper tools. I brought two nut drivers with me. I was just getting off of work, and I figured I'd grab the right one, but unfortunately I didn't. The bolts that I needed to take off were 10 millimeter, and neither one of the nut drivers I brought were 10 millimeter. But lucky for me, I was smart enough to bring an adjustable wrench that just barely did the job, but nonetheless it did the job. These bolts were so difficult to come out. They did not want to budge by hand. I tried and tried as I might, but I really had to unscrew them fully with the adjustable wrench in order to get them loose. But the lamp that was out was the one on the passenger side. Excuse me there. Had a little brain lapse. The one on the passenger side went out, and I needed to change it, but I couldn't find any information besides me probably going to Advanced Auto Parts and grabbing the book off the shelf and reading it to see how to do it. I thought I'd do it by the seat of my pants, fly by the seat of my pants, and just knock it out. I was sure it wasn't that hard, and it wasn't. There were two bolts that I needed to take off underneath, both going into plastic. And it was fairly simple. You see me here having a little bit of a difficult time, but it wasn't that hard. I popped out the plastic shroud that attaches to the wheel well, and I was able to get to the bolt. As I grab the camera here, I'm sticking it up in there. That didn't sound right, but I'm sticking it up in there so I could give you guys a better look. You have the reservoir there for the windshield washer fluid right beneath it, and to take it out was fairly simple. I disconnected the connector for the actual lamp. It just had a little push snap clip on it, and turning the lamp in order to get it out. Mind you, I'm on the floor. I do not have the car jacked up, so there's very little space. I'm a big guy, so there's even less space, but I was able to get it out. It was seated in there pretty tight, but I was able to pull it out. And as you can see, this is a H16 bulb, a H16 bulb. If you look at your owner's manual, it'll say 19 watt D-type lamp, and then down at the bottom it'll give you the actual lamp description, which is H16 halogen. What I decided to go with here were the ZXE fog lamps from Sylvania. I was trying to get something that would, get a little bit closer to the white color that my LED headlights give off, my factory headlights give off, without purchasing LED fog lamps. I was trying my hardest not to do anything out of the norm for this car, because to be honest, I'm still paying on it. I have like 2 more years to go, so I'm restraining myself from making any major upgrades to the car, just because even though I'm paying for it, even though I have a comfortable job, even though I can afford my vehicle, life happens. So you never know, I might end up having to take the car back. But in the interim, back to what we're actually doing here. I got these off of Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description. So if you guys need to grab them for any reason, you can. Or if you have the same issue, you can grab these. But they're direct swap outs. Nothing difficult about it at all. Like I said, pulling off that shroud, it wasn't all that difficult at all. It just popped right out. It didn't damage anything with me pulling it out. But once I got that lamp out, it was a little bit difficult trying to twist it free, breaking that seal from it being in there for so long. But getting the new lamp in and making sure I don't touch the bulb. Make sure you don't touch the bulb. I can't stress this enough, because the oils from your hands, I mean, I would typically have on gloves when I'm doing this type of work, or if I'm doing anything with my car, I typically have some disposable gloves. But again, like I said, it just was itching at me to just get it done. So this was the result: me and my ashy, dirty hands putting this new bulb in. But luckily, I did not touch either one. Twisting it out, twisting the new one in, it was a breeze. You see me here popping back in the connector. Again, guys, I'm doing this with like one hand, my elbow holding the plastic, one hand holding the lamp, one hand holding the camera, with probably about maybe 4 inches of clearance, not even, up under the vehicle. But I mean, I got it done, even in my work clothes. So as you can see here, I'm checking them out, and on the left you can see the new lamp, and on the right you can see the old lamp. I'm changing out both, but this was just a comparison to show you guys, because it wasn't as great a difference as I would have liked it to be. But I mean, you can clearly see the difference in this shot here. The one on the left and the one on the right. The one on the right, on the driver's side, which is the original lamp, it just has that deep, rich halogen glow, brown glow. And the new lamp, while it isn't white or pure white or as white as the packaging suggests, it is a little bit lighter in hue than the original factory installed lamps. But hey, this is what I get if I don't want to do LED. But probably sometime in the future I am going to change it over to LED. So that is for a future video. So showing you guys here, trying to get a better angle so it's not as much glare, because it was low lighting in the garage. I didn't want to turn on the flash because I figured it would drown out some of the light, or just cause some distortion in the footage. I mean, it's already low quality as it is, me shooting it on my phone, but you guys can get the picture here from these shots. Now popping over to the other side, was pretty much the same thing. So I mean, I can pretty much fast forward through me taking off the plastic clips, I mean the screws, and pulling out the plastic shroud. I mean, it was the same procedure. There was nothing at all different between the two sides. Once I get it off, it was just a matter of unscrewing the bulb, giving it that twist and pulling it out, disconnecting the connector for the lamp, and then putting in the new lamp in the reverse procedure. Now guys, you see me here, again, finishing up with installing that lamp. just showing you guys here again. The procedure was the same. I took out that bolt right there, which is a 10 millimeter, and took out the second one right there, which is also a 10 millimeter, in order to take out that plastic shroud. Didn't have to take off the whole wheel well cover like I was praying that I didn't have to. So that turned out good. So now it's just a matter of checking both of them for proper operation, making sure everything is working great. Again, this is the finished product. All I can say right now is that they're working. Again, not the drastic difference that I was hoping for when I bought the lamps, but they are a little bit brighter than the original ones, which is a bonus. And they have to me, I guess it's more because they are brighter that they seem like they have a wider range now that I have them in. So again, I chalk that up to them being brighter than the old lamps, because when I turn them on now, they light up considerably more area than the original lamps do. So all in all, after putting everything back together, closing it up, it was a simple job. Only took me a few minutes to knock out both lamps. And there you have it, guys. I changed out those fog lamps. Those were the Sylvania zXe H16 type fog lamps. So if you want to purchase those, I'll leave the link in the description below. You just check it out and give me your honest opinion in the comments. That's all I can ask for. Like the video if you found it informative. Share it if you have someone that needs that information, and hit that subscribe button. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos in the future. So I will catch you guys on the flip side. Peace and thanks for watching.